y'all. No long video going up today. In the hospital. Just an infection. I should be home in a few days.
Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kidneyjay. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks. And this is a video about Hungry Fatchick, aka Candy Godiva, or HFC. So a little intro about her. If you don't know her, she does mukbangs, as you can see in her channel here, and she eats a lot of food for her audience. And what I just showed you was a short that she did called No Mukbang Today, I'm in the Hospital. People, let me tell you about Candy, Hungry Fatchick. A lot of people do not have a problem with her. She's generally well liked because she is self-aware. She is also known for her collabs with Nikocado Avocado. That's her weighing in at the Heart Attack Grill. That was a long time ago. I believe that was like 2017 or 2018. But what we're going to look at today is, unfortunately, Hungry Fatchick landed herself in the hospital with some sort of infection. And she did a video called What I Eat in a Day, Hospital Edition. I'm not going to go over that so much, more of how she's feeling, what's happening to her in the hospital. You also have to keep in mind, Candy is no spring chicken. She is 50. She's going to be 51 years old. But she was looking, prior to this hospital stint, she was looking to put in some changes. Like I said, she's self-aware. She knows she's overweight. She knows where that stems from, her past trauma. She doesn't trauma dump on her audience. She doesn't get into it with other creators. She's just Candy, y'all, with her southern accent. Now, she does do the adult films, the fetish films for the feeders. I'm sure she has feeders paying her to eat how she does, and we'll get into more of that and how that is a cycle that sort of it's perpetual for her at this point. We'll just say that, and that's another thing I think he's aware of. Oh, before we do get started, obligatory, leave a like if you want, subscribe if you want, and leave a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts on this.
So I'm here in a bariatric bed that weighs you, and apparently I'm down to 416. So I'm doing pretty good. Silver linings, huh? I was already kind of cutting back.
So this is the video, if you want to look at it, what she had to say about trying to cut back. It was Jack in the Box, fast food for views, because she knows when she eats all this unhealthy junk, she gets the views. So she knows she eats unhealthy food, eats copious amounts of food. The more she eats, the more unhealthy she gets, but the more money she makes to basically sustain a living. So check that out if you want.
Then I had the fever on this past Monday, and I didn't eat anything. Tuesday, I didn't get to eat anything until midnight, like Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, midnight. And all I got to eat was a tuna fish sandwich and a cup of apple juice. So I had kind of a head start there. I was 433 the last time I weighed. I'd gained a few pounds since the weigh-in that I shared with you guys. I'd gained 2 pounds. But apparently I'm losing again. And I weigh the 416 after not having a trip to the bathroom for you-know-what.
Okay. I hope she's told her nurses, doctors, healthcare professionals that she hasn't had a BM in like 4 or 5 days, only because maybe she has an impacted bowel, which is basically feces blocking anything from getting out, like hard poop. So hopefully she's told her doctors that. I don't know if she's had any abdominal ultrasounds, CT scans, anything like that, as well as for losing the weight. I know what you're saying, it's unhealthy, but this might give her a jump start. And if you go to this video, most of the comments are supportive and saying, listen, maybe this is your wake-up call, and maybe the weight loss will sort of help you further jumpstart things.
It's Monday. Yeah. So, full of poop. And also full of water, because my belly's really, really swollen from the infection. And also, I've got all these fluids pumping into me, so my arms are actually a little swollen right now.
And that'll happen. If you've ever been in the hospital, they're like constantly with the fluids, pumping you full of fluids to make sure you're hydrated. Especially like she said, she's not eating much. I know for me, I say take it easy on the fluids. I'm on fluid restrictions, so whoa, like easy there.
But, so just a little update to go along with my, what I eat in a day. I'm going to be here for a little while. I just found out the antibiotic that I'm on is going to be going for 10 days. And I think they started me on that probably Thursday. So I could be here till the middle of next week, maybe to next, not this weekend, but next weekend. So y'all are going to be getting little crummy videos like this from me until then. But
I also want to note, I believe she is 5'1". I read a couple places 5'1", so hopefully that's right.
Yeah, if y'all pray, if y'all, do whatever. Send me some light and love and all that good stuff so this infection will hurry up and go away so I can go home.
I will send you all my love and light, Candy. I do with anyone, basically, that I cover. I'm not like a big meanie here with no heart. But as far as like antibiotics and being in the hospital for 10 days, obviously this is a serious infection and they want to, really kill it and get to it. If she's given IV antibiotics, I'm thinking, I'm not like saying, I'm just speculating that she's probably on something called vancomycin, which they give to you through the IV, and it also has to be, the levels need to be monitored before the next dose is given. So that's one of the reasons why they're asking her to stay in the hospital, because it's not one of those things you could just take a pill, until your course of antibiotics is done. It's usually something that has to be checked and monitored. So the levels stay within range and you're not getting too much or too little of the antibiotic.
I want to go home. I know I've wanted to get out of the house for so long, but now that I'm out, I'm like, I want to go back home. I don't want to be out. My gown obviously does not fit, and I feel like a human pincushion, really, because I used to not be a hard stick, but now I am. And it's not that they can't find veins. They're finding veins all over my arms, but they keep blowing out. I guess they're just paper thin, just like the rest of my skin.
Oh, Candy, sorry to hear that. Raise your hand. If you're a hard stick, a hard poke, I definitely am. And it's no fun. I'm glad at least she's getting fluids constantly to keep the vein open. And hopefully doesn't have to be stuck too many times. Another thing I hope she's doing is getting up and walking around. I know she does have a walker. I hope she is saying, listen, I need to get out of bed, because she can become bedbound real quick. If she's not getting up and walking around, you don't notice how much you actually walk around, even if you don't leave the house. That's one thing I'm sure to do when I'm in the hospital, is talk to the nurses and say, listen, do I have free will here? Can I be free range? Can I walk around? Unplug the IV and sort of take that with me. Or if she wanted to, sort of in between antibiotic courses, get that IV capped off and walk around with her walker if it's too much. Or if she needs assistance, ask for assistance at least once a day. Get out of bed. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Something a little different. Hopefully this, I know Candy, she had thoughts of, listen, I need to change things around. But like I said, she's sort of stuck in this cycle. She needs to eat, to make money, to live. But unfortunately, it's also killing her. Thank you. Appreciate your eyes and your ears on this. Talk to you guys later. Bye.